I'm going to replace this broken iPhone screen. You want to see how to do that, so you know how to do it too? Stick around. So this screen has been completely smashed. The Touch ID, well, the touch and everything, it's completely broken. It doesn't respond to any touch. It's completely had it. So, and because it couldn't actually swipe or anything, you had to let the battery go flat to turn it off, because you couldn't swipe to turn it off. So you can't do a reset. You couldn't actually shut it down. Anyway, so it's completely dead as well, because the battery is completely flat. So I'm going to take this screen off and fit this replacement screen. Now, a lot of screens, when you buy them, this is from AliExpress, a lot of them will come with a little tool set to make it easy for you to actually change the screen. And this one indeed comes with like a suction cap and a little spudger thing and a little lever spudger and all the screwdrivers you need for different sizes. So now it's like a standardised set they often use, I think. So let's get this thing open up. Okay, this little pentalobe screw. I do actually have some better screwdrivers, but I'm going to use the set that came with the screen, just to repeat the experience that you would also get. Yeah, it's both done. Oh, grab it. I'll get my tweezers out anyway. So we'll see how the screen comes off. It might come off easy. It might not. It depends. Sometimes it's a bit of a pain. Let's stick that in there and give it a gentle lever up. Looks like it's going to come off easy, which is nice. Come on, there we go. Now, one other thing I've pre-prepared, as you can see, we've got the flex cables up the top here, is you need to hold the screen to avoid ripping on things. Like, so I use my little pan of ice thing here because this holds the screen upright out the way. You can undo these screws and take everything off. Now, what I actually recommend you do is disconnect the battery first, right? Because if you accidentally short something out, it would be a bit of a disaster. So come down here first. Can't see what I'm doing. I'll do it left-handed. Right, so you got this plate. Got these screws here. Now and there. I'll disconnect the battery first, even though it's dead, but it's still going to have some power in it. Okay. Get this off. Then there's the battery connector there. You've got to pop this off. My hand's probably going to be in the way, isn't it? Of course it is. Let's do it from this side. There's battery connector and pop. Done. Right, it's now off. So we know we're not going to blow it up by disconnecting cables or having misaligned and shorting things out accidentally. Right, we're pretty safe with that. Now I've got to take this top panel off. It's just spin around a bit so you can see. How's that? Don't lose the screws and keep them in the same order. I'll do this right-handed again, so it might be in the way. It's find it a bit hard to do screws left-handed. So that's the two bottom ones. Now I think that screw there probably isn't magnetic, because there's a compass, electronic compass inside the phone, and you can't have anything magnetic near it, otherwise it affects the compass. So I'm pretty sure this one might be magnetic. Depends from phone to phone, but this one, yeah, see, not magnetic. So that's the one to come off. Let's get some tweezers so I don't lose the screw. There we go, and that's slightly longer too. Get the plate off. Then we've got the connectors. Now, don't use anything metal on this. I recommend using a plastic spudger. Again, you've got these connectors you've got to get off. So let's start with this one. Is that one there? Then we have this one here. Then we have This one here. Yeah, it's because it's got this shield here. It's not obvious as connector. Right. That's the screen off, as you can see. Now this assembly I purchased is a complete assembly. Alright, so if you look at the back of this and the back of this, they're the same. Right, so I don't have to do anything, I don't have to swap any parts over. I'm going to put the assembly on and it should work. Now the concerning thing about this assembly, it looks like, there's a ding on there. See that there? It's in focus. Bit of ding there. It's very similar, but not exactly the same. So it isn't an Apple original. That's okay. So now we've got to reverse the process and put all these other fittings back on again. Alright, so she'll stand the screen up. Hopefully it's okay with that bit of a ding in that flex cable. It may or may not matter, but generally a ding in the flex isn't a good thing. Alright, let's hold these out of the way and try and get this one located first. Okay, it's popped in. I'll pop the next one in. That's in. And we'll do the next one, which is going to be a bit more stubborn, it seems. Okay, that's that one in as well. Alright, so that's all the flexes in. Now before I reassemble it, I'll put the battery back in and hook up to a charger and see if it powers up and see if the screen works. But I'm going to have to wait a little while because the battery's completely flat, so I won't be able to do it straight away. I'm going to have to charge it a little bit first, so I'll kind of come back. Okay, well I've given it a charge up. Let's power it up and see what happens. Right, we have a screen, which I already knew from charging it. We'll see how it happens with the touch and everything like that, make sure it works alright. If the touch works okay, then I can reassemble it and hope for the best. The only thing I can't test right now is the home button, because the home button is actually different. It doesn't go through a flex. Some of the other phones go through a flex, this one doesn't. It goes through these little terminals just there, a couple of touch contacts, which go onto the back of the button there. So I'll show you on the old screen. Those two pads is just there, so you can't test the home button with the screen off. Okay, battery off. Alright, now we'll put the shield back in. Just start with the non-magnetic screw. I think my hand might be in the way, we'll see how we go. This much trouble before with doing an iPhone screen. This has been a real pain. Anyway, battery back up. The battery terminal ones. And so I'm hammering in away again. Right, now, fingers crossed this time it actually works. Let's put it together. Clip it all down and power it up and see how the home button works, or any of it works. Okay, we have, at least the screen's working. Right, back in a minute once it's booted up. Okay, phone is booted up. I'll click the emergency button and we'll just check all the buttons out. Okay, that's all working. So the touch seems to be working. Home button, is that working? Yes, home button is working. Yep, cool, real good. So I'll put those bottom screws in, take this film off the front to protect it. And it actually came with a screen protector, so I'm going to put that on as well to help prevent damage in future. This belongs to a child of a friend of mine, so it's and they're not very careful with their stuff, and I've already told them off before about, you know, being rough with the gear, you know, reminding them that it's a little computer in your pocket, it's not a toy kind of thing. So yeah, we'll see if that actually has any effect. I doubt it will though. I've had to fix a few of their things in the past. Just don't seem to think of that way. Right, so I did it on the last minute. I wasn't much really put the protector on, so right, I'm happy that works. Cool. Don't break your screens, because although you can get them, probably best you don't break them. Click the like button too, give us a thumbs up, and share it. Subscribe if you're interested in Apple repairs or any other electronic repairs that I do, or anything like that, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.